you guys. Good morning. Good morning. It is Myra Skelton of Myrameillarue's Bits and Pieces. It is Monday morning. It is Valentine's Day. Tell everybody that you love them. Everybody should be loved, not just one. I know we all have that special one. Well, most of us. But God is my special one, and my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. But love is everywhere. Love is for everybody, everyone. So make sure you tell somebody you love them today that you usually don't tell that you love them, so they know that you love them today on Valentine's Day. So listen, we want to give God the glory, honor, and praise, and happy Monday. I hope you guys had an awesome weekend. But today is just a conversation, just a topic that was laying on me on Saturday while I was just thinking. And will we get a raise if God was to evaluate us today? As a leader, in the corporate field, as I grew higher, the less my evaluation was predicated upon me. And I'm going to give you an example of what my evaluation looked like. And if we are leaders over a congregation, how would our evaluation look if God was to evaluate us today? So this is what my evaluation was based upon. 90% was based upon everybody else. 10% was based upon me. My evaluation was based on, did I stay in the budget? Did I pay the people within the payroll? Did I stay in the budget with the supplies and supplying the church with all that is need? All the place that I was working with, all that they need. Did I manage my managers properly? So I had 3 managers up under me. I had 5 coordinators and I had 80 associates. Okay. So I had to train and develop. I had to train, equip, and deploy people. Okay, so how many people do we have trained, developed, ready to be promoted and evangelized in the church? Okay, so are we training the people? Are we developing people? And are we sending them out, deploying them? So part of my evaluation was how many people is ready to be promoted from within, or ready to be promoted. If there's an opening anywhere in the company, can they go? Are they qualified to go? Are they ready to go? So that was one of the things that my raise was based upon. My raise was also based upon attrition. Did I hold on to my people, or did I have a high turnover rate? Did they leave? Why did they leave? So I had to put in the system, why did they leave? Because I have to know if they're rehireable. So why did these people keep leaving? What was my attrition rate? Did I hold on to my people? So my raise was based on that. My raise was based on sales. Did I increase against last year? Did I meet my shrink? Did I have a lot of loss in merchandise and things? Did I have a lot of accidents? Did my insurance go up? My raise was based on everything else, not on me. So us as leaders, if God was to evaluate us today, would we get a raise? Would we get a promotion based on the people that have grown up under us, based on the people that has been promoted up under us? Everybody has to have a replacement ready. I had to have a replacement ready. No matter if I was a coordinator, I had to have a part-time person ready to be promoted to take my place. When I became an assistant manager, I had to have a coordinator ready to take my place. When I became a store manager, I had to have an assistant manager ready to take my place. Who's ready to take your place? If God was to evaluate us today, how would we be evaluated? Are we managing our finances? Are we standing within the budget that He's giving us? Are we doing what we're supposed to do with developing people, teaching them, having them to understand so they can go out, teach other people, or be deployed where there is help needed? Do we manage properly? If we were to be evaluated today, what would it look like? So the higher we go, the less it was upon self-evaluation, because now you're at this level. We know you can do all of these things because you started from the bottom and you worked your way up. We know that you can do this. Now, can you deposit this into many other people? So again, will we get a raise today based on how we are managing others, how we are developing others, how we are budgeting, how we are handling the building? So I was responsible for the building inside and out and everything within it. That's what my raise was based on. So my raise was based on increase. My raise was based on numbers. My raise was based on markdowns. So If we was to be evaluated in the church today, what would that look like? Will we get promoted? Will we get a raise? Will we have increase? Or will we decrease? Or will we get bumped down? What would that look like? So that's what the conversation is today. If God was to evaluate our performance, would we get a raise? You know, he reminded me how I worked so hard, you guys, because I knew that paycheck was coming every Friday. I knew if I met all of those numbers, I would get a 7 to 10,000 bonus at the end of the year. So I made sure I met every number. But do we work that hard for God? Do we make sure we have every I dot, every T cross? Do we or do we not? Because we don't see that paycheck every week. What would our evaluation look like? He was reminding me how I disciplined myself because I knew I had to go in and I had to make these numbers meet. I knew I had to go in, I had to make sure these associates fell in line because customer service was part of my evaluation. So I had to make sure they were on their P's and Q's. Credit cards, that was part of my evaluation. How many did we get? Numbers, 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 performance, performance, performance was my evaluation based on everything around me. So, what would our raise look like if God was to evaluate us today? So, it reminded me I need to step my game up in what I do for Him. It reminded me that I need to discipline myself more for Him and the assignment that He's given to me and the purpose that He's given to me. I need to, because what He has for me is way greater than the paycheck that I got every Friday. What He has for me is way greater than the bonus that I was going to get at the end of the year. What He has for me is for a lifetime, not only for a season. What He has for me is not temporarily, but it is eternal. What He has for me is greater than what man has for me. So I was reminded that I need to do better in my performance so that I can get all that He has for me. So tell me, what would your raise look like? Listen, you guys, thank you for tuning in and be blessed. Thank you, Leah Mia, for tuning in. Have a blessed day.